Hi, I'm Hillary and I've had trichotillomania for 23 years, and today I'm sick again. I swear I have clean children, but they are trying to really put that to the test. So I'm sorry. Um, but I have actually been wanting to make this video for about the last week, so let's proceed. So today I wanted to talk about a subset of hair pullers that those with trichotillomania may have not heard of before either. It is more on the rarer side, and that is saying something for trichotillomania. But that is the urge to pull from someone else. Now, the usual drive for hair pulling is to get that physical relief, the sensation of removing something that shouldn't have been there, the endorphins, dopamine release that you get with the pain. So, to pull on someone else is not the usual case. Now, this urge to pull from someone else other than yourself is usually with someone who is close to you, your own family member or pet. I remember actually when I first heard about this was about 15 years ago, and I was a new mom with my baby, and I was telling my husband about it. Like, can you believe that? Have you ever heard of this? That's crazy. Sorry, don't mean crazy. We're all crazy. But he made it very aware. You pull out the hair of our infant, and I will leave you. And I was thinking, well, that's ridiculous. I would never pull his hair because that's not why I pull. I want that pain relief. But I've read about it. I've also seen many instances online about someone doing something similar. So it's not unheard of. Now, there's no one singular case that shows why people want to pull hair off of others, but I would assume that it is kind of similar as to why I would want to pull hair. Say, if I was a scalp puller, I would want to find those gray ones. They are stiffer, they have a different texture. And so, if you're with your significant other and they have some, and say you're playing with their hair, those ones stand out to you to the touch. Visually, they will as well, and you want them gone. I've also read about people wanting to pull their spouse's knuckle hair. That's going to hit a certain texture, and you're holding hands. Your fingers are tactily sitting there feeling these hairs, and you want them gone. Even pets are not safe. Sorry, her face always gets me. But you're petting your dog. I have a schnauzer. Hopefully, you can hear me. She has, every once in a while, a wiry hair. I feel it. I don't have the urge to pull it. But those who want to pull the hairs of others do. I do notice her whiskers sometimes, and I feel them, and I do sometimes want to cut them, but I don't have the urge to pull. That doesn't mean that someone else doesn't, though. Pet hair is up there. Well, I don't know if you can hear any of this, but exactly. After hearing about how people have these thoughts of wanting to pull out the hair of others, I've kind of connected it, at least in my own brain. I'm not sure that they would actually be connected in the medical world, but I see them as almost Munchausen by proxy, which is keeping someone else ill. Is this trichotillomania by proxy? Sorry, words are hard. To pull, to have pain on someone else for your own benefit. I don't know. I don't think that's some type of diagnosis, but that's what I relate it to. Have you heard of people wanting to pull the hair of others? Wanting to pick the skin of others? Wanting to bite other person's fingernails? That was English, I'm sure. Um, but thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, do whatever. Keep your fingers to yourself. It's one thing to inflict this nonsense on our own bodies. We're going to try our best to stop that, aren't we? But don't do it on to others. And also, I will tell my kids to wash their hands more. I don't know. And probably Merry Christmas.